welcome, sir. Now let's go straight to the stories we have for today. First, Osun State is taking the federal government to the Supreme Court over withheld local government funds. The state says Abuja has blocked its local government allocations for February, March, and April, despite court rulings allowing elected council officials to operate. Governor Adeleke says this is illegal and hurting development at the grassroots. Next in Akwa Ibom, top APC members are asking President Tinubu to sack the Minister of Petroleum and Gas in person of Ekperikpe Ekpo. They say he's more focused on running for governor in 2031 than doing his job, and that he's dividing the party. And the minister is standing his ground, calling the accusations political. Now we are going to break this all down, starting with Osun State, suing the federal government. But do you think that the federal government has the powers constitutionally to withhold local government allocations from a state? Mr. Daniel.
Okay. Nigeria, my country. This is what we call executive rascality. Constitutionally, they have no right to do such a thing. There is nowhere in the Constitution that gives the executive the power to withhold a state allocation. You can only see such in Nigeria. I remember in 2004 when this president Bola Ahmed Tinubu was in power. President Olusegun Obasanjo seized his allocation for 4 good years.
Ooh.
Yes. And when they went to court, the Supreme Court gave a verdict that the president has no power to seize allocation. Because do you know what it means? It's like a coup in a particular state. Having a mutiny to succeed the government. Because when you seize an allocation, you've really blinded the people. You've really taken away life from them. So you're just bringing up a chaos in the state. You remove, it's like a crying child being removed from the mother's nipples. Suckling child, remove it, and the child keeps crying. I see no reason why every now and then, because this is political.
Yes.
Because they are not from the same party. This is a party affair thing. Just because some set of people who were the former local government chairmen were removed, they went to court. Court nullified their election and guaranteed the governor, gave the governor the right to conduct a new election. And you went ahead, the Attorney General Federation, to seize the allocation. Right. This is only executive rascality. They went to High Court, the Osun State defeated. Yes. They took it to Appeal Court. They won. So what else do you want? And they're now going to Supreme Court. It shows the desperation we see in our society. It's just to tell you that these people have no feelings for humans. They don't care.
If the entire Osun State suffers.
If they are suffering, they have been suffering since. That is why the governor has been crying out. Now all the whole court of competent jurisdiction has said, come, this thing is illegal. Release these people's fund. He refused. So most of the times, you see, there are positions I laugh. The current Attorney General of Federation was a human rights activist who has been fighting for people.
Human rights.
Immediately now they gave him power.
He forgot
the human rights. He's now Lion of the tribe of Judah.
I don't know why they are fighting.
He should be the one advising the president rightly. Now you are a lawyer, you are a son, and you are refusing judgment from a competent court of jurisdiction.
It doesn't make any sense.
So this is where NJC, not NJC, both NJC and the Bar MBA should come on board and sanction people like this. They withdraw their license and take them off because they don't represent this thing very well. The arms of government, they don't represent it well.
No, they don't.
Because these are people who ought to be advising the president. No, don't go like this. Do this is the right thing to do. But they will never do that because everybody is just playing party politics and they bring it into our day-to-day activities.
Mr. Daniel, I'm going to also direct this question to Mr. Oladimiji. Yeah. Before now, when we were having a conversation concerning the Osun State government, there were some accusations that he has been traveling excessively and he has left the Osun State government without care for 2 weeks. And they also talked about the 3.2 billion naira that he has spent on private jets, the state-owned private jets and all of that before he came out to make that that statement that he uses his family's private jet. But now I'm going to ask this question first to you and then Mr. Oladimiji and Ifoma. Do you think all of these accusations is politically motivated? Is this political motivation against the Osun State governor or the entire Osun State government? I don't understand.
It's against the Osun State. But why are they complaining? The guy traveled half of what the president has traveled.
Okay.
Do you know, as I'm talking to you now, president is in Brazil. Brazil to Japan to Brazil. And from Brazil is going to another country.
Okay.
So what are they talking about? All of them are the same thing, irrespective that so many of them are not feeling fine.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
So many of them are not feeling fine.
Okay,
they are going on medical vacations.
Oh.
As you are even talking of Osun, Makinde has traveled 1 month.
He went on leave 1 month.
Went on leave 1 month.
Yes.
He's going on leave.
Okay.
To go and do what?
All right.
When Nigeria is in chaos, he's traveling.
I don't know, sir.
So you see, these are the things we're saying. You saw as if you don't have, they need to travel. Jokes apart, they need to travel. But you have to set machineries in place. You have to make sure that your state is in a safe hands. You have to make sure that everything is in place. Traveling, then there are some travels. You check if the travel you're traveling is going to be beneficial to the state. Yes. Not just traveling. Yes, you might have a vacation.
No, I was trying to figure why are they singling out this particular travel incident?
Because it's not in the same political party with them.
Okay.
And that's the truth.
Okay.
It's not in APC. It's a PDP.
Yes, it's a PDP.
So if it's in APC, would you hear it in the pages of newspaper?
All right.
Would they even seize the allocation? They won't now.
This is not right in every sense of the word. But Mr. Oladimiji, Mr. Oladimiji, did you get the question?
Yes, I did.
All right, let's take your take on this.
Yes. First of all, let me start by saying that there is no elected official in this country, as our state is, that should be going on such a leave like the governor of Oyo State has gone. A leave of 1 month. Are you a corporate business executive that is seeking leave from the board? For what purpose are you going on leave when the situation of this country is at this state? Let's leave that aside. When Comrade was speaking to the issue of the suspension of, the withholding of the allocation of the LG in Osun State, and referencing 2004 when something very similar happened between President Olusegun Obasanjo and Tinubu Ahmed back then in 2024. Osinbajo was the Attorney General of Lagos State, and he was the one who led the council, all right, against the federal government in that charge to get the federal government to lay hands off the allocation of the state, of the local government. Now, this is what many do not understand. Please permit me. Many do not understand that, in actual fact, Obasanjo was standing on a legal ground at that time. Because Tinubu went ahead to form what we describe as local council development areas, 37 of them, and added them to the 20 local governments. So he now, the Attorney General of the state of Osinbajo then presented 57 local governments to the federal government for allocation. And Obasanjo insisted that the Constitution understands and recognizes only the 20 local governments, and of course, they were paid. That those 20 local governments continue to enjoy the allocation, but for their 57 LCDAs, they were not recognized. And that was why Osinbajo litigated legal proceedings against the federal government at that time. And Yar'Adua came subsequently to offset the 20 local government 4 years allocation. That aside, let's come to today and today's conversation. The country is no worse than it was back then. Nigerians are crying. They are groaning every day under the weight of economic meltdown. But what will an elected, supposedly, leader, federal government leader, you will further cut off allocation from those that are already suffering. Right?
Exactly.
Be it as it may, remove all of this rhetoric of do they even disburse this funds to the local government. That is not obtainable right now in this current conversation. What is obtainable is that you have stopped the allocation of local governments in a state, and therefore you have stagnated the growth of this local government. From stories, I don't know how far that is true. I heard that the Adeleke's are pulling resources together to offset the liabilities of this local government because they are not functioning anymore for lack of resources. So
yes.
The Adeleke needs to come together, the governor and his siblings, to pull resources together to pay for the liabilities of this local government. So I believe strongly it is politically motivated because they always want to be the one who got the authority in this local government. Because that is the government that is closer to the grassroots. So politically, it is no brainer for them not, to have a hand in that. And they are trying everything possible, to slot it out with the government of the day in the state to claim those local government leadership from them. But of course,
this is
there is no leadership, state government leadership in this country today that would allow such overreaching powers of the federal government. But it's unfortunate that someone who cried to the court in 2024 is the same, which smells in shame impunity.
It's really sad that the person that cried to the court in 2024 is actually now the person doing the same thing.